LaForce. You look at the Clippers.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
Of course, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
Outside Jones. Out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Harden, good.
I mean, what do you do against James Harden when he's in pick-and-roll action? This guy's elusive. He has such incredible feel.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Oh, such a nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Jones up top. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. There's the 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Left side Garland. Pass to Mobley. Tries the spin move. Mobley, double team. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Young.
Well, that's just about continuing to work, right? Mobley draws that whistle all on his own.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Now here's Harden. Screen by Young. Pass to Leonard. From behind the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Mobley on a screen. From deep, Mitchell. Jones grabs the board. And so here are the Clippers. Stolen by Mobley. Stolen by Jones. Leonard on the take. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Now Zubac. And here's Harden. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Hunter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
NBA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hunter. Mobley outside to win the cold spell. Leonard pulls down the board. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Now Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Ball with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Outside Mitchell with the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Pass to Leonard. Harden with a bucket.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Mitchell. Pulls it from the top of the key.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Middleton outside. Back to Grimes. Shot clock at 5.
I tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
The Cavaliers pull it in. There's Ball with a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
It's Middleton on the wing. Leonard up top. Over Mobley. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Harden, good.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
And here's Hunter for 3. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Leonard outside. And there's the drive. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Hunter from the arc. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Now here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. And James Harden pulls it down.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the board.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Garland, still without a bucket. Outside Strus. Right side Garland. And the basket is good.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Young looking for an opening. Here's the three. Keeps it alive. Leonard's shot's good.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Lets it go from deep. And Strus good for three.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
It's Grimes on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Clippers lead by 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Double team on Mobley. Here's Tyson. Floats one up. Misses at the rim.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Now here's Garland. And stolen by Middleton. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Back to Strus. Pass to Garland. To the middle. Hayes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Young with it. Screen by Leonard. To the paint. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard make
Los Angeles 30.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Harden from outside. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 9. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Wade. Over Middleton. Wade misses.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Trey quick on the take. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Garland with the ball. Harden picks him up. Pass to Drummond. And he drops it in from the low post. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
That's such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Harden misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
He drops it from range.
Max is always shot ready. Catch-and-shoot opportunities are his go-to.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
To the inside. Here's Drummond. On the wing, Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 8.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Pass to Tyson. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Pure from 3-point range. Garland's got 5 now.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Harden. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Garland way outside. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams changing it up here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Young. Inside. It's stolen by Drummond. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Hunter. Doubled by Dunn. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Beal. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Beal's got his first points in this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Mitchell. On the right block. right in the heart of it. Mitchell.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame. That 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Now here's Zubats. Drummond defending. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. The kick out to Young. Off target with the 3.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
There's Young with the 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Mitchell to the rack. They tie it up. That one misses. The Clippers in the lead. Done with it. Then it's Hunter picking him up. Outside Grimes. Beal from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11. The rebound by Garland.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Mitchell. And he hits it to tie the game. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Clippers making a change here. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Leonard. He's got 16. Going inside. Good work there as it goes. He's got 18.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Mobley outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Unloads. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, the defense obviously going to cover Bradley Beal tight, but they paid for it right there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart. Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Out to Leonard. And stolen by Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Cavaliers with
No good on the second free throw.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
They set the screen. Here's Leonard. Look at Kawhi getting loose.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
From deep, Mitchell gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
So it's Los Angeles now, after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The 3 from Ball. And Cleveland another 3.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Pass to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Mobley on a screen. To the wing on the left. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Leonard outside. Six on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 13 points in this quarter.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard looking around. Now here's Harden. Back to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 31 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Ball. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. For 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Mobley on a screen. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Boy, the speed and the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Jones up top. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for three. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Rebounded by James Harden.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Out to the right wing. Mobley, double team. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Here's Hunter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Harden. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Harden's got 13. Outside Hunter. 4-3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. Fades and shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. So it's the Cavaliers now. Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Allen with it. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Zubac.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively. When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 19. Count it. Mitchell's got 21 points in the game.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
This guy's so creative off the bounce. Darius Garland, he has a handle that is top-notch, folks. Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Clippers trail by 8. Leonard outside to stop the run. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 37.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
For 3, Allen. Young with it. Picked up by Allen. Leonard outside. This one for 3. Drills it from deep.
3 points.
Leonard's got 40 points.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Garland for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Here's Leonard. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland leading by 5. Mobley outside. Shoots over Zubac. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Let's go with a 3. Harden can't hit.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Garland looking around. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now here's Zubac. Outside for Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To end the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Stolen by Harden. For the finish. And then Harden with the jam.
We've always known James Harden is a thirsty scorer, and if you get him out in transition, look out. He's going to be aggressive.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Over to the wing. Pass to Wade. It's stolen by Dunn. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's Tyson. Defended by Harden. Back to Garland. Down low. Here's Wade. Oh, hey, how about that? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Launches a 3. Wade misses. Clippers trail by 10. Harden scanning the floor. Dunn right side. Outside Grimes. And the three-pointer goes. Grimes has got 6.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Strus. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Now here's Harden. He's got 15.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And it's Garland on the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes.
Darius Garland is nothing if not assertive when he puts it on the deck. That's a pretty move. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clippers trail by 6. Dunn outside. Outside Harden. The 3 ball. Back to Dunn. Kicks it out to Wagner. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The shot's good. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And here's Strus outside. Gets the three to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
There's the triple. And Cleveland another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Harden's got 24.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Harden. Pass to Grimes. Outside Harden. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been lights out from deep.
Los Angeles, 83.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Garland. Up and over Dunn. It's rebounded by Wagner. Clippers trail by 11. Harden misses. Here's Tyson. Wide open. And Grimes pulls it down.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Young. Dunn outside. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. They grab their own miss to the left side wing. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Hunter. Spins. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Rebound by the Clippers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
I like this from Middleton, using his height inside to generate points.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Drummond. Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And they pick up 2.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 7. Young with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leads no doubt.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Wade. The kick to Hunter. Great D that time from Middleton.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Back to Grimes. Pass to Young. Zubac, screen to the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac. And that's a double-double for him now.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Cavaliers lead by 3. Mitchell with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Harden from outside. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Now here's Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Leonard. The rebound by Allen.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Stolen by Young. Pass to Dunn. The 3 is up. Hunter with some nice D. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Ball outside. Mobley outside. From downtown, Leonard pulls down the board. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. They've got numbers. From deep, Mitchell. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Outside Harden. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11. From deep, Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
To halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
3 on the clock. Hunter. Jones grabs the board. The three. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Derek Jones has always been a high-energy guy. This guy not afraid to hit the glass.
There's Ball with a three. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Tate's back. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Back to Young. With the teardrop. Whoa, Young! Silky touch.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Now Leonard. Now Harden. Cleared away by Mobley.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Mitchell. Oh, missed on the tray. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. Plenty of space. It's good. What a J.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Here's Hunter. Now Mitchell. Unloads from 13 feet. Can't get it.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Done with it. He's picked up by Garland. Leonard. Oh, off target from downtown.
Yeah, the defender at a deficit when Mobley drives it on the interior, forces them to commit the contact.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Evan Mobley.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Harden, and he nails it.
Well, his team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Allen outside. Here's Mitchell. Jams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. He got moves upon moves.
Leonard.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. So he gets them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Now Mitchell. Hunter outside. Here's Allen. Hunter with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Now Mitchell. 20 feet away, and no problem.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
Young buries it from outside.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Dean Wade.
Here's Harden. Screen by Leonard. He fires. The defensive pressure was right there. It's tipped. And timeout called by Ty Lue. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They need to find a three fast. A zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up.